wop babaloo bop, a wop bamboo. Hello, hello. How are you all doing? Are we doing well? So I thought I'd do some more musicals. So today I'm going to be talking about Grease. So this will include Grease, Grease Live and Grease 2. This was requested by my sister because she thinks that Grease 2 is one of the best films ever made. And we will come on to why she's wrong a little bit later. We'll start with the first one, the original, with John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John. These characters are supposed to be like 17, 18, like seniors in high school, and yet they all look about 35. They're not even passing for teenagers. They just look like a group of 30-somethings running about. And it's even worse in the second one. And even in Grease Live, I don't think they even hired anyone younger than 25. So it's such a classic film. Everyone knows it. Everyone knows the characters and the songs. It's one of those films that even people that say they don't like musicals, they've seen Grease and they know it. But these are the kind of songs that like go on like a 70s playlist, or like they'll come out at a party, like the Grease Megamix would come on. And as a theatre kid, you're like, oh, it's my jam. Move out the way. What I like about it is that the plot isn't like too much to handle. There is a lot going on and there are quite a few subplots, but it's nothing too drastic that takes you away from like the main story. It's just not too complicated, which is very rare for a musical with that many main characters. The songs are such tunes as well though. But what I love about Grease Live is that they've taken like a lot of the energy of the film, but they've added in a lot of the stage show songs. So it's got even more songs in it. My personal favourite being Jordan Fisher's song, Those Magic Changes. That boy can sing. What's that playing on the radio? I have never heard that song before, but I'm singing as I cry. I do really like that these are very famous characters that everyone knows, but the actors that play them in Grease Live have kind of made them their own. Like, there's obviously similarities, but you can't sit there and be like, oh, well, she's doing that exactly the same as Olivia Newton-John, because I think Julianne is a lot better at Sandy than Olivia, but controversial, I know. But I think in general, I do prefer Grease Live to the original film because it's just more impressive, because it is literally like doing the stage show, but instead of like having a quick change and the wings and then jumping back on, you're doing your quick change while you're in a golf buggy going to a different set. And like the whole thing was just so extravagant and it was so different to anything that had been done before. And it's so exciting. And then we move on to my notes of why my sister has bad taste. I'll start with the positives about Grease 2, because there's not many. Michelle Pfeiffer is quite good. That's all I had to say about that. The teaching staff are the same cast as the first film. That was quite cool. Some of the songs are absolute bangers, like Back to School, which is sung by the Four Tops, like the opening song, and Reproduction, an absolute tune. That one's really funny and it's so catchy. And then we move on to the bad ones. The background dancers are doing a little bit too much, and I think they've stretched them beyond their capabilities so far that none of them are in time with each other. Like, especially in Back to School, there's scenes where there's like 200 dancers and like probably about 50 of them are in time with each other. And there's so many dance breaks in songs, like Score Tonight is the bowling one. There was just so much going on. They're all dancing in the lanes of the bowling alley, and that's dangerous. That's breaking the rules. It was just all a bit much. And on top of that, there was just too much story. Like, with the first one, there was a lot of subplots, but they didn't distract you. But this one, there was just too much going on. And you're like, what is the main story in this? Like, can we make up our minds as to what is going on and then put these extra things around it? Because, like, I couldn't tell you what happens in that film. It doesn't make sense. Also, the Pink Ladies are really bland. Like, I can't really remember their names. They didn't really have individual personality traits or anything too exciting about their characters. Apart from one of them with the short hair, she stood up to her boyfriend at one point, and I was like, yes, well done, whoever you are. But they're all just a bit boring, and like, they feel a bit cloney. I don't know, it might just be me, but I'm not a fan of Grease 2, apart from the songs. I mean, it's alright, it's just like a throwaway film to enjoy a musical and sing along a bit, but the story is just like tedious and insufferable, and it's just a bit rubbish. And that's all I have to say about that. Thanks for watching. Give it a like if you liked it. Subscribe if you want more of this. Coming up on Friday, I have my part 2 of TV shows I loved as a kid, the US edition. But as always, stay safe, look after yourselves, and I'll see you on Friday. Bye!